everybody. I never thought I'd be making a cooking video, but here I am. Anyway, I had to share with you this chia pudding recipe because it's so wonderful for you and it tastes yummy too. Why wouldn't you want to try this? Anyway, I'm pushing it for that reason. And so I'm going to just show you how simple it is to make it. And I want to let you know how much this has personally done for me. It's just amazing. I've had an IBS problem for decades, and since I've been doing this for about a week and a half, I have to say it's an amazing, amazing improvement. So not everybody's the same, but it's definitely worth a try, and it is delicious as well. So let me just show you how we make it. It's so simple, really. You just need a 1/4 cup of milk. I have this little jar here, and I'm going to pour that in there. Sometimes it is like just a 1/2 cup of milk, but this particular recipe calls for Greek yogurt. And I like that because we want plenty of protein, especially as we age. And it's very hard to get it. Now, this is my yogurt. I make homemade yogurt in my Instapot. It's so simple, and I make a batch every week. Anyway, so this is it, and this is also a 1/4 cup of the yogurt. So I'm going to just throw that on in there. And I hope I'm not going to be too sloppy, but we'll see. I've never done a cooking thing before, but I thought it was worth it because I'm sure it'll help somebody. There we go. Mix that up a little bit in there. Okay, so we've got the yogurt. We have got the milk. Now what I need is the chia seeds. There's the little magic things. I love these little guys. So you need 2 tablespoons of this. Okay, so here's 1. Let's see this. 2. Okay. Nothing is too exact here, so don't worry too much about it. And you mix it all up. Get a good mix on it. Now, I have a secret ingredient that I have not seen anybody do. But because I'm a senior and I am trying desperately to get humongous amounts of protein into me, and I don't want to eat tons of meat, I still want to try and keep my weight down, so I don't want to do that. So anyway, this is kind of low fat, really, so you won't get fat on it. Anyway, so now this is my secret ingredient. This is whey protein powder. I'm sure a lot of bodybuilders use this and stuff, but it's really, really high in protein. So I'm going to put like a tablespoon of that in here. All right. Now, mix that up good. Now, you may have to add, after a while, a little more milk to, depending on how thick it gets. You want to have something that you find comfortable swallowing. You know, you don't want it too dry. And the whey powder will make it a little drier. But this is basically all there is to it. You've got all this in here. Now, so you mix that up. Now, let me see. I didn't have my stuff yet. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get this. Okay. I also put in, instead of honey, you can put honey, or if you're not worrying about your weight or anything, or sugar, but I use stevia drops. There's virtually, I don't know if there's any calories. I don't think there's calories. No calories. And I just put a few drops in here, and it makes it sweet. There I go. And if that's not sweet enough for you, put a few more, you know, whatever you really like. Everybody's tastes are different. So I'm mixing this all up here. You can see all that. All right, now, normally, what we do now is just put it in the refrigerator. And I have some berries here, some raspberries. I'm not going to put them in right now because generally you put it in when you're all done, when you're going to eat it. I usually put raspberries and blueberries. They're super berries and not many calories either. So when this is done, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator, and it will be, you have to do it for maybe 3 or 4 hours at least for it to gel. And it'll come out kind of like a tapioca pudding, and it's so yummy. But it's even better if you leave it overnight. You can have this like for breakfast or as a snack in the afternoon. I like to have it because of the IBS. If I take this first thing, it slows up my system enough that I'm pretty much comfortable all day. So if you have that problem, you might want to try this. As I said, everybody's different, but you might find it very helpful. I know I sure as heck have, and so I swear by it. I don't think there's anything else I want to tell you about this, but get a little jar like this. This is like a little bell jar. And then you can even swish it around to stir it this way too. And then when you take it out in the morning or when you want to eat it, put your berries on top. And if it needs a little more sweetener, you could put a little honey or you could put a little more stevia. And it's yummy, and it's so good for you. So it's good for your bones, for your brain, just about everything. So please try it and see, especially if you're a senior and you're going to add that little secret ingredient, which I think is wonderful for us, which is the whey protein powder. I know you will find a lot of chia seed recipes on YouTube, but I don't think anyone is going to include that magic ingredient. So if you're a senior, you need to do that. Thanks so much for watching. And please come back and subscribe to 81 and Still Not Done. I have all kinds of things I do on this channel. I do all my Zen garden stuff out there because I love that. I have many interests. And I would like to say a special hello to all my Medium friends because I write on Medium. And I'm just about to put out an article about chia pudding. And I wanted to include this so that they could get the benefit of how to make it. So you have a great day. I love you all, and come back again.